Wow, well, I just saw this thing. The Pentagon says 900 U.S. troops have deployed or are deploying to Middle East amid heightened tensions. And so it says that they, what was it, the deployed and deploying units include a terminal high-altitude area defense battery from Fort Bliss, Texas. So that's down here, that's where I go. That's where I had my thyroidectomy at Fort Bliss at the hospital there. And I wonder, my next door neighbor, her girlfriend, yes, they're gay. My next door neighbor, I have a gypsy on this side and I have the gay ones on this side. Okay. So my gay neighbor, her girlfriend is stationed at Fort Bliss, so I wonder if she was deployed to go over there. Very nice people. But let's look and see. I'm going to pull some cards and see what's going to happen with that. So it's not just Fort Bliss. It was many of the Army places that they've deployed troops from. So what's going to happen with the, it said they're not going to Israel and they're just supporting regional deterrence, okay? Which is what I said before, that they're as a deterrent and showing a force, show of force. So let's see what else it says. They're wanting to move this to calmer waters by, again, kind of stopping them, wanting to stop them and say, we're here, that's it. New things coming up, again, affects the emotions and what's being held to. I think, again, it's just showing a show of strength from the history. Well, this is more of a show of force than there was with Trump, I would say. Now, of course, Trump's going to try to put out some sort of nonsense that he could have done better. I think that's what that has to do with the abuse of Trump. He'll say it would have never come to this point if he were. He's so full of it. So it's the fishtails by the right, okay? Yeah, fishtails by the right. Rapidly, the toxic things that happen, what's being built when it comes to the show of force, and some struggling and arguments when it comes to 45 and his nonsense. So that I'm just going to leave that here. You know, 45 is going to get out there and say, I would have done it better. It would have never happened if I was in power. And of course, the Uber right now with the House, we'll have to see what happens because they don't want to give any money for Ukraine. They only want to give money to stuff that affects for Putin. Okay, let's just be realistic about it. If it's something that would benefit Putin, they would give every penny they could to it. If it's something that's against Putin, then forget it. We can't afford a penny. So we'll have to see what happens with this. So on that note, I'll leave this here and we'll see you online.